one like topic lined up here. I want to jump to. I'm gonna move around a little bit here, and I'll adjust this card here. So, last season of Supernatural, we all know that Game of Thrones. Season 8, right? It was a final season of the series that has come to an end. There's been a lot of conversation about like what's coming next, right?
Sure.
Obviously, I think they announced multiple spinoffs are coming down the pipeline. One of those spinoffs was going to be House of Dragons, right?
Yeah,
Is House of Dragons?
House Targaryen, I guess.
Well, House of Targaryen is the one that's moving forward.
Oh, what was the name? I don't know what the name was. I don't think it really had like. I don't think we.
I thought it was House of Dragons or something like that. Well,
I don't know.
Naomi, the actress Naomi Watts, who we know from just, many good movies. I love her most in like King Kong, and she was also in. It was that movie with. I don't know why I didn't remember this, but it was a movie about like her. She was a CIA agent. Her husband was a reporter, and he had to put out a report which compromised.
I don't know what this.
No,
this is called.
You don't know.
No idea.
Anyway, I would look it up, but I think it would take some time.
Yeah.
So House of Dragons, which was again going to star Naomi Watts.
No, I think that the one that they this sequel that we're going to get is literally called House of the Dragon.
I thought it was called House of Targaryen.
No, this is called House of the Dragon, and it's already received a 10-episode straight to order from HBO.
Damn. Anyway, the one that got canceled, which was going to feature Naomi Watts, that's no longer going forwards. But we are getting this really interesting Game of Thrones reboot. So
can I? What I'll interject with is, I'm severely disappointed.
You wanted more?
Well, here's the thing. I think the biggest questions that we had from Game of Thrones was, the fuck was going on with these White Walkers? Why did they just come and peace out like they were nothing? What happened there? If I'm to understand the series that we were going to get, this Naomi Watts led, and now her name is literally just going to be tied to this show from here until the end of time. Yeah. That failed Game of Thrones spinoff. It was going to deal with the time just before the Long Night previously. Like before we got this iteration of the Long Night, this was going to deal with the time just before we get into the Long Night of the original Long Night. And I'm sure that would have provided us answers that we were desperately looking for. With this House Targaryen, I'm sure it's going to be cool to see some dragons and shit, but also cool. Like, I didn't really care for the dragons when they were here. Don't really care for them in this sequel, or in this spinoff, rather.
I mean, but
I would have preferred answers.
Let's be real. I'm going to watch this show. Of
course, everybody. Yeah.
You're going to watch it. Everybody's going to watch it, right? The person I feel bad for is Naomi Watt.
No, I don't.
I do, because she had a bag coming. She had a blue check coming. She probably already bought shit she had no business buying based off of the
fuck Cyber Monday. I'm buying it now.
She was like, "Yo, is this the Wraith that Drake bought? Yeah,
put it in the bag.
Give me two. She was like, okay, yes, I want the house next to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah,
I'll send What's Blue Ivy doing right now?
I'll wire the money now. I'll wire the rest when we start production on this new Game of Thrones series that I'm in.
Yeah.
Is that the new G5? That can get me from LA to New York in 3.5 hours? I'll take one of those. Hold on, someone on the other line. Hello,
HBO speaking.
HBO, yeah. This is Naomi Watts. Canceled? What do you mean canceled? Wait, let me call you back. Hello. Yeah, I won't be needing that jet anymore.
Wait, you've already ordered it?
It's already on its way. Yo, the fucking
my God.
And I'm sure actors and actresses go through this often, right? Where they, sign up to do a project, the studio decides not to move forward with the project, and that's what they have agents for. So they don't have to chase down new projects all the time. They have a team of people who, bring opportunities to them, right?
Yeah.
But I am absolutely certain that, if I was an actor or an actress and being the lead star of an upcoming Game of Thrones series, you want this project. And to hear that it's been canceled, that's got to be it's got to be a kick in the dick, right?
Yeah. Jesus. We're back to this kick in the dick thing.
That's how you bring it full circle.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, yeah, I would have preferred to see how the Long Night sort of played out versus House Targaryen. The craziness that I'm sure House Targaryen clearly is the most interesting house, maybe even more than the Starks. But also, I would have much preferred answers versus whatever we're gonna get with this Targaryen thing. Plus, if we find out ultimately that it all leads literally nowhere with the Targaryens. Unless I guess maybe I don't know what the fuck Snow's gonna do, but it's pretty much the end of House Targaryen. Whatever. Like I already know the end to that book. Don't need to know. Damn, right. That was the stuff here.
Yeah. Sounds nasty.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's what I think about this.
But Game of Thrones, all those like Game of Thrones Instagram pages that we talked about, they have they've got a few more weeks of shit to post.
Their hearts stopped when they saw Game of Thrones sequel or a spinoff canceled.
They're like, fuck.
What am I gonna do? And then they're like, oh god, thank God for House.
We still got one. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna have to post old fan theories. But so we're gonna move on really quickly.